Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back. My name is Vince, and you're watching Fern Valley Farms YouTube channel, where on this channel we are pure country. Hopefully you've seen that video I just put out yesterday about making hay. I showed you my guy out in the field cutting hay and baling with the kick baler. Well, here it is. I unloaded this about 4:30 this morning. I get up early, and I wanted to get this unloaded. Here's the wagon sitting there ready to go back. I always when I bring the hay home, I bring it in the arena just in case it rains. I bring it in regardless. And good thing I did, because it was raining this morning. But there's the empty hay rack. You've seen it yesterday being filled. Let me get the sun's coming right through that door. There's the empty hay rack, ready to go back. I like to get these hay racks emptied quick, because these guys like their hay racks back. Fortunately, I did not need to unload this fast. He didn't need it back right away, because the hay you've seen him baling yesterday, that was it for right now. He's got another couple of fields to do, but here again it's raining and it might not have been ready yet. Let me show you here. Turn the light on. There you go. So that's what it looks like after you pull it off the wagon. What I do, because like I said, they want the wagons back right away, so I just get it off the wagons, get it unloaded, and I can get the wagon back right away. I didn't need to do this fast, but I wanted to get it done. So now, starting tomorrow morning, I'll start stacking this hay, get it piled up. There's probably about 160 bales here. This is a grass mixed with some alfalfa. Some people like pure alfalfa, some like pure grass, some like a mix. It's all a personal preference. The alfalfa's got a lot of protein in it. It's really high in protein. If you feed straight alfalfa, you just got to kind of be careful. If you feed straight grass, you could feed more of it. But if you get some grass, I like 3/4 grass, 1/4 alfalfa. And I've got older horses here; they don't need all that protein. You could see here, this was second cutting, and that actually got cut late. That got cut the end of June, I want to say, right? End of June, something like that. It got cut late. The first cutting, which is right here, got really cut late because it wouldn't stop raining this spring. And you can see the difference in color. See how that's a little stockier? First cutting is always stocky. A lot of people don't want it, but someone's got to buy it. So I always get one load of first cutting, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just stockier. Horses will eat it. They'll turn their nose up at it sometimes, but if they get hungry enough, they'll eat it. And whatever's left, once I switch, I can just feed it to my steers, and they'll eat it no problem also. But the second cutting, which is right there, I've already started feeding. No, I haven't fed any of that yet. I'm waiting on that to get rid of some of this. And then the third cutting, I won't feed any of this. Well, it's actually going to be stacked right on top of it, so it'll be kind of a mixture, and it won't hurt. It's about these both came off of the same field, so it's pretty much the same thing. The one field that I got this from yesterday, you've seen, was a grass field, like I said, with some alfalfa in it. So this is basically pretty much the same stuff as that other load. Let me show you how I got this stuff stacked. You can kind of see it right here over the railing here. I've got it, 3 high. There's about 100. What is there? 150. No, what is it? I got it written down here. There was 164 bales. You see that pile right there? That goes all the way across. You can't see it all the way because this hay is on top of it. But there's 164 bales there total. When I'm all said and done, I'll have about 500, which will give me plenty of hay to get me through spring, to get me into spring. One piece of advice, take it or leave it, always buy extra. Don't buy just what you think you need, because you never know what Mother Nature's going to do to you. Like this year, if you would have bought just what you needed, I know a lot of people that were scrambling for hay, and there is no hay. That once you have people run out of hay, everybody buys whatever anybody's got in January, February, and it's gone. A lot of hay guys don't have any hay left by the time spring comes. So if you short yourself, you might be in trouble. And a lot of people, it's funny, my hay guy's got a good saying, I like this. A lot of people don't want the first cutting, they all want second and third cutting. But you know what, in January and February when you have no hay, it all looks the same. So his theory is, I'll put it up in the barn, which is true, he'll put it up in the barn, he'll stack it. January, February comes around, people will be like, I'll buy it. Even though they don't want it now, but in January they'll want it because they're running short on hay. It all looks the same in January. I love that saying. It is so true. So always buy extra. Don't buy just what you think you need. I keep a record of what I feed. what I feed every month. It gives me a general idea how much hay I'm using, how many horses I have, plus steers. So I have a general idea how much I feed per month, but I don't go back through. I count every year how much I use, but I don't like go by that. I go by about the number of animals that I have, and I always buy extra. Because like I said, you get into May, and you're starting to run short, and it's raining, and they can't get hay baled, and all of a sudden you run out. And I know a lot of people that run out of hay this year because they didn't have enough, and it wouldn't stop raining. And normally it doesn't do that. Usually there's time to bale. It was raining so bad up here in northern Illinois, a lot of the farmers didn't get their crops in. There's a lot of empty fields up here right now, which is really kind of unusual. A lot of corn didn't get planted. Beans got some fields got in early. That we had one break. I remember like in April. It was nice and dry, and the ground was dry. A lot of guys got their fields planted, and then all of a sudden the rains came, and it did not stop. There was farm fields flooded everywhere up here. A lot of guys couldn't get their crops in. So a lot of farmers are going to be kind of hurting this summer. Always thank your farmers. Appreciate your farmers for what they do. There's a lot of guys that didn't get their crops in. They're going to rely on crop insurance. Crop insurance kind of helps cover them if they can't get their crops planted or if they have a bad crop. And I was talking to a friend of mine who's from farms, and he says, yeah, they get the crop insurance, but it still doesn't help. They're still short. So thank your farmers when you see them. They really they need it. They deserve it for what they every year. It's you never know what Mother Nature's going to do. But anyways, we're talking about the hay, same thing. Couldn't get the hay bale. It was May. Nothing was baled in May. It was in June. Finally, it stopped raining. Then we get a couple of days, it stopped raining, get ready to cut, start pouring again, and non-stop rain. I mean, heavy rains. So this hay got baled late. But I'll have my 500 bales. There's about 160. There's about 160 right here. I've got about 40 more to get, and I'll be good. I really like looking at my hay bin in January and February when it's cold and snow and everything's frozen. I got plenty of hay. My animals will not go hungry. Don't buy what just you think you need, because you never know. Mother Nature will bite you in the ass. It never fails. So get your hay. Make sure whoever you're buying your hay from, always make sure your hay person knows what they're doing. They're not baling wet hay. Wet hay molds really fast. You got to make sure your hay's, like I was showing you in that video yesterday. They'll cut it, turn it, they'll wait till it's dry, then they'll bale it. So, actually, I left one bale sitting on my truck. I forgot. It was in the back of my truck. It got a little damp on top. If you get a bale that's a little wet, you can cut it open. It'll dry pretty quick. So anyways, that's my story. Hopefully you like this video. I'll do a video when this is all stacked. Tomorrow morning, I'll start stacking this. It'll take me a few days. I do a little bit, get tired, go do something else, come back to it, and then get it stacked, and then clean my arena. You can see all the hay on the ground in here. Get my arena cleaned up. So anyways, hopefully you like this video. Help, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Support the channel. If you do subscribe, there's a little bell next to the subscribe button. Click that bell. You will get notified every time one of these videos comes out. And that's about it. And I will do a video when this is stacked. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye.